Hi friends, I'm Dr. Benjamin from MEDPG. When I first prepared for my entrance, my rank was 28,000. And in the next 6 months, when I wrote the exam again, I topped almost all the exams that I wrote. And now I'm doing my MD Radiation Oncology in JIPMA. So guys, what is the difference? What my friends always ask me, like, Benson, how did you do this? When 28,000, this particular rank in 6 months, what changed? And what new strategy you took? So I tell most of my friends that it's not what I learned that I changed, but the way I learned changed in the 6 months. In the first attempt, I had almost learned all 19 subjects the same way like everyone. I tried to finish all the modules that I got. I tried to do a lot of questions. I was completely confused and disorganized. I could not revise properly for the last 2 months and I lost the exam. So when I tell my juniors now, my friends who ask me for advice now, I tell them, see, the most important point is the effort you put into a subject and the yield you get from there. And also, the way you organize the 19 subjects, how you put your effort into each of these 19 subjects, that helps you to organize and calculate the time required for revision in the last 3 months. So the revision is a very crucial phase. Reaching that revision, completing the 19 subjects adequately and putting adequate effort into those areas that yields you maximum is what actually results in the best result, or you achieve your rank that you require. So to do that, you need to know what are the subjects that you're really good at, so that if you put effort there, you will be able to rise above the other people in competition. In some subjects, for example, in pathology, imagine that I'm really weak. Even if I put a whole week of study or 2 weeks of study into patho, there are some areas that I can never remember properly and I can never learn effectively. So putting a lot of effort into that subject can take a lot of time from my plan. So the subject that I'm really good at, I call them the plus subjects, and those subjects that are really bad for me, I call them the minus subjects. There's a detailed video in my channel telling you the plus and minus subjects and how to focus on them, how to improve them, so you can go and refer there. But the point is not to stress the plus and minus. The point is to identify what are the ones you're really good at and worth putting effort into it, and the ones that you're not really good at. But you should definitely develop them to a particular level that you know what everyone knows in these subjects, so that you will not lose at competition. And then, after learning the plus and the minus subjects in this particular fashion, you should know that which are the subjects you should be putting effort on, and that gets you an output. For example, if I'm a fresh person right from MBBS after finishing internship, I do 35 questions for NEET PG, I have 35 from medicine. 35 questions, at least 20 questions or 18 questions will be right for me, because all of them are basic questions. Even if I put 2 months or 3 months effort into medicine, I can raise my level up to 25, maybe 26. And that 3 months of effort fetched me around 8 to 10 questions in extra. But a fresh graduate from MBBS getting 4 questions on anesthesia, he will not even get 1 question right, or maybe by luck he may get 1 question right. But putting just 1 day of effort into anesthesia and revising it adequately in the last 3 months will fetch you almost 4 questions on 4, because it's perfectly short subject, organized, predictable, and you can finish them in a simulated time, and you can revise them properly. So 4 on 4. But at the same time, there are subjects like anatomy, physio, biochem, pathopharmac, and micro, having a lot of questions yield from these subjects, but they're so remote, you'd have forgotten majority of those areas. So you have to put effort into these subjects, anatomy, physio, biochem, pathopharmac, and micro. Also, they are the questions that come in the part A and part B. So you start the exam with these subjects. So if you lose questions there, your entire confidence for the exam is lost. So that is the effort to yield ratio and predicting questions that may come for the exam. So all these concepts are really important to understand and come to a conclusion and design a strategy for you. For this, MEDPG has done the season 2 of our lectures, the EDGE lectures, that is the comprehensive lectures, the guided MCQ practice, the super yields and IBQs. All these together help you identify your plus subjects, your minus subjects, the effort yield ratio explained beautifully through the tables and charts in our app, and then the components and the topics that has been asked in the last 5 years beautifully listed in our app through the list of topics to be learned and the last minute reads perfectly not to be missed. So all these points in our app really helps you to form a perfect strategy, and all these things is free for you. So just come in and see how to form a strategy, how to identify the plus and minus, how to get the effort to yield output, and also identifying the must-learn topics of the last 5 to 6 years and last-minute revision points. So we welcome you to download our app and try this out yourselves. Okay, thank you.